Oh, Nigel just blinked. That might cost him a few points there, Bob.
Yes. Yes, there it is, Steve. The judges just flagged Nigel for a blinking infraction.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely gonna hurt him in the end.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Whoops. Did Arturo just sniffle? Did you catch that?
Yes, I believe he did, but that won't draw a penalty. But it does show that our competitors are beginning to crack.
Yes, won't be too long now. After 15 minutes of staring while withstanding the harsh distraction hazards the judges have thrown at them, these guys might be reaching their limit.
For those of you just joining us, we're watching the semi-final match of the Watching the Grass Grow competition here at the 2006 Fauxlympics. For the last 50 minutes, we've been cheering on this year's competitors, Nigel and Arturo. They've been watching the grass grow ever so diligently.
Wait a second there, Bob. A canine hazard has just been introduced. You know how tough those can be. Oh no, Bob. Is the pooch doing what I think he's doing?
Yes, Steve, it certainly looks that way. Wait, he's stopped. Yes, he's beginning to squat. This could be it. This could be the moment of truth.
Disqualified! Winner!
Wait, what?
Some folks are born made to wave the flag. Ooh, they're red, white, and blue. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no senator, son.
Welcome back, America, to your 2006 Summer Fauxlympics. I'm Steve Wellington, and with me to my right...
Your left.
My left is Bob Starlight. Bob?
Thanks, Steve. We just finished watching the semi-final match of the Watching the Grass Grow competition. A particularly intense match in which Nigel Pitiful of England defeated Arturo Esteban of Spain. Pitiful now moves on to the final to be held tomorrow against Johnny Blade of Maine. Now, in addition to watching the grass grow, our Fauxlympics include two other exciting events: watching the paint dry and watching the water boil.
That's right, Bob. And now to gain some insight into what makes these world-class athletes tick, we take you now to a pair of exclusive interviews with two of the premier water-boiling watching athletes in the world, Fiona Spork of the United States and Irina Slutsmuchka of the Soviet Union.
Yeah, so I've been watching the water boil for, a little over 10 years now. I was a child prodigy, and I've traveled all over the world. I've been to all 4 continents, and I'd say I've won, pretty much every award there is out there. And now I'm back, so, I'm up against the Russian lady, Sluts, well, whatever her name is, it doesn't really matter. I beat her like 5 times, and I'm gonna beat her again, because I'm simply the best.
Fiona, have you done the cat box yet?
No?
Okay, then we'll make sure you get on it.
Okay. Yeah, so that was my dad. He's really proud of me, though.
So, how did you get into the sport?
Well, my family, they used to have dinner 7 nights a week, and 3 of those nights were, meat nights, and the other 3 were pasta nights. So on the...
Wait a minute, what about the 7th night?
The what? Okay, so, on the 3 pasta nights, we would cook the pasta. And that meant that we had to boil the water. Now, my 2 older sisters and I, we used to take turns, watching the water boil. I was the baby of the bunch. And so anyways, at first I could, hardly see over the pot's rim, but something about, watching the water boil, well, it took me over. Yeah, and before too long, I was better at watching the water boil than both of my sisters. Yeah. And pretty soon, you know, I was the only one watching the water boil.
And then what happened?
Well, you know, my mother, she entered me in this competition down at the local Y. And, basically I beat the sweat off those old geezers, you know, and, the rest is, as they say, history. I mean, watching the water boil, it's just, you know, it's just what I do. I mean, I am the best.
Tell us about your training. How do you prepare for such an event against the world's best athletes?
Oh, let's see, well, I do lots of, you know, the yoga and, the stretchings. I do some Pilates here and there, you know, the little Tai Chi too. I run a lot, I do the jogging and, strength training, weightlifting, some swimming, you know, ball work, etc.
All of that for watching the water boil?
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, it's hard work, but, you know, my body's got to be in top-notch shape for what I do.
Wow. Okay, so besides all the preparation, tell us about your equipment. It looks pretty high-tech.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, like what you see me wearing here is this, aerodynamic, you know, like stretch nylon, 100% polyester, full bodysuit, you know, and it's engineered to be like a shark's skin. It's like super slippery. And, oh, I've also got these impact resistant UV reducing sunglasses. Yeah, they're yellow. And, I've also got these knee pads.
Yes, but how does having a suit like that actually help you in this event?
Well, you know, like I said already, it's super aerodynamic. You know, like a shark. It gives me speed and.
Right. But how does being aerodynamic help you in this case?
Wait, what? I don't understand the question.
What a beast.
Irina, if we could have a word with you, how is the training going?
I will crush her.
Excellent. And how exactly are you preparing for the big match, having lost the last 5 Fauxlympics?
I will crush her.
And is there anything you'd like to say to your friends and family back in Russia?
I will crush her.
Dude, I don't think she knows any English.
On another subject, could you respond to reports that you have been taking anabolic androgenic steroids ever since losing the last games?
It is lie.
That you've been bulking up in an effort to win at any cost?
It is lie.
Oh shit!
Wow. Woo. That was a close one, Steve. Well, there you have it. The 2 competitors in the upcoming Watching the Water Boil event. Boy, that is going to be one heck of a match.
Yeah, Bob, that slut Smoochka is one heck of a monster. I wouldn't want to wrestle her for the last cookie.
The last cookie.
Well, you know, if you were sharing a plate of cookies and there was only one left.
Yeah, okay. As we wait for them to finish setting up the water boiling arena, where America's Fiona Spork will be facing off against Irina Slutsmuchka of the Soviet Union, we bring you our exclusive interview with Johnny Blade, today's strongest newcomer finalist in the Watching the Grass Grow event.
Johnny, we know that during the off-season, bicyclists train on stationary bikes, marathoners train on treadmills, and hockey players on rollerblades. How do you train for watching grass grow during your off-season?
Well, in my hometown of Kennecoldport, Maine, grass only grows for about 1/3 of the year. So, during the other half, we have to get creative in our training. I have developed 2 killer workout routines. In the first, I lay on the living room floor and watch the carpet grow. And...
Excuse me, Johnny, but carpet doesn't really...
Now hold on there, bud. I know what you're thinking. Well, in case you noticed, I used my finger quotes. You know, these. Of course I know that carpet doesn't really grow. You don't have to watch CSI to know that. In my case, though, I've got a medium-tall, shear-cut cotton polyfiber blend that comes as close as you can to real grass. When I lay down there, cheek on the deck, game face on, I can actually get into the same zen-like frame of mind as I do with the real thing.
Wow. Okay, that explains that. But you said there were 2 ways you train during the off-season. What's the other?
The other way I train is to have my girlfriend, Minifred. Honey Bunch, can you come over here, please? This is my girlfriend, Minnie. So, anyways, the other way I train is to have my girlfriend come over so as I can watch her hair grow. So I'll just put on some extra long chick flick in the old VCR, something like The English Patient or The Piano. And so while she's watching the movie, I'll watch her hair grow. It's a, what do you call it, a win-win situation. What a darling couple. Don't you think so, Bob?
Yes, Steve, they were fine.
I once had a girlfriend named Minifred. I remember the time that... Oh, wait. We are receiving word that Pete Winkle has just been disqualified from the Watching the Grass Grow competition. Apparently, he spiked the lawn in front of him with a popular grass growth accelerant. A, Scott's Turf Builder?
No, as I've already said, I have no idea what the officials are talking about. I've never seen the contraband substance, and I would never use illegal performance-boosting material to help me win. Now, I win because I work harder, because I train harder. I win because I'm the best.
So, you've never seen the turf builder that somehow was applied to the grass directly in front of your position?
Yes, again, I have never seen the alleged material. For the last time, I am totally innocent!
We have just received an anonymous home movie that purportedly shows Winkle sprinkling the fertilizer on the grass in front of him just moments before the competition. We must warn you. This footage is raw and uncut and may be particularly disturbing to some of our younger viewers. Let's roll the tape.
So how do you explain this?
The so-called illegal substance, it was nothing more than medically prescribed hair follicle enhancer. That's right. As you can see, I'm getting a little bit bald up here, and my doctor ordered me to take this stuff to grow new hair. It's kind of technical. I really don't want to go into it right now.
But Pete, this was lawn fertilizer.
No comment.
Well, there you have it. That's probably the last you'll ever hear of Pete Winkle. A truly disgraceful conclusion to what had been an honorable and successful career.
I guess you could say his career's been mowed over?
On a higher note, Roy Dufel of Holland just won the gold medal in the Watching the Paint Dry event, beating out Renaud Matisse of France. He'll be one of the first to wear the new design for the 2006 Fauxlympics medals.
Well, when I first saw the standard design, all I could see was something old. We wanted something new. It was time for a change.
It's been reported that thousands of fans have written the International Fauxlympics Committee to complain about the design, and that the IFC is, and I quote, outraged by this non-conformist design.
These people are nothing more than baboons with clothes on their backs. They wouldn't know artivism over their head. I cannot be concerned with these people.
Could you tell us what inspired you for this new design?
Well, I studied the athletes. I studied them while they were preparing for their events, while they were competing in their events. I studied the winners and I studied the losers. But it was one night in my studio in Leithbig when the idea just suddenly sprang to me. As you can see, the clean cut lines evoke the very embodiment of competitions, the very joy of winning, the endless determination and devotion that these athletes have put into their sports. It is the perfect shape.
Actually, it kind of looks like an upside-down L.
Yeah, for loser.
What? What did you say? My design belongs in a museum.
More like the garbage.
All right, America, it's almost time for the Watching the Water Boil final. But before that, we should mention that it's rumored that the United States will be petitioning the IFC later this year to add Watching the Toast Brown to the 2010 Games. If approved, it means that three-time U.S. national champion Kenny Brownswell will have a chance at Fauxlympics glory. The petition faces fairly fierce opposition, however, from France, who is claiming that the United States will have an unfair advantage.
Well, what do you mean by that, Bob? Don't they have any skilled toast watchers in France?
Good question, Steve. It seems as though the French are saying that their national breakfast bread is the croissant, which, as everyone knows, is not flat, does not come in slices, and does not get toasted. They say that just because the United States enjoys eating toasted slices of flat, square bread doesn't mean that every other country in the world does. And so they will protest the petition, saying that they will stop the advance of, as they put it, American imperialism.
Yeah, but I just don't get what they're complaining about. I mean, is it France where French toast comes from? I mean, come on. Me and the kids love going down to the IHOP and getting French toast. Just the other day, Stephen Jr. ordered the...
Steve, please. French toast is an American dish. It was invented in 1724 in New York by a man whose last name just happened to be the word French. It does not come from France.
Oh. Okay. Sorry.
Brownswell, who hails from Minnesota, has a long history of watching toast. He was his high school state champion before going on to 4 years of NCAA championships at Minneapolis Community College. As a senior at MCC, he faced his toughest rival in the form of Duke Matul of Milwaukee Junior College. In their final match for the national championship, Brownswell's trademark intensity reached an entirely new level when his eyebrows caught on fire. Fighting through the pain and the smoke, Brownswell hung on for the victory, won the championship, and even the Coyle Trophy for Best All-Around Toaster. Although he's currently retired from competition, and he's actually working as a small appliances salesman in a local sprawl mart, he says he is ready to begin training once again for what could be the greatest victory of his career. But for now, we bring you the gold medal match for the Watching the Water Boil competition, featuring the famous finalists Fiona Spork and Irina Slutsmuchka.
Good luck to them both.
Ready? Set. Go!
Tell us, Fiona, how does it feel to be a gold medalist for this year's Fauxlympics?
Well, it's pretty wonderful. You know, I've been training for this very moment my whole life. It just feels like a dream.
Fiona, have you cleaned out the shower drain yet?
Dad, I have the TV peoples here.
Yeah, okay then. Well, make sure you get right on it then.
Oh, sorry about that. You guys have any more questions for me?
Will we be seeing you again in 4 years to compete for the gold once more?
Oh, you betcha! Gosh, I mean, this is my passion. I'm gonna be moving to the U.S. Fauxlympics Training Center in Colorado Springs. Yeah. You know, it's in Colorado. Yeah. And when I'm there, you know, I'm gonna be training full-time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, including the nights and weekends. Yeah.
Yes, but Fiona, won't that be a bit extreme?
Well, what do you mean? I'm willing to do what it takes. You know, give up my friends or my family, my job, you know, to stay the best in the world.
But Fiona, is all this really necessary for watching water boil?
What? I don't understand the question. You can press
Squint your eyes even.
Who, me or him?
Him.
Mode over. We must warn you. This footage is raw and uncut and may be particularly disturbing to see.
You wanna stay out with your fancy friends? I'm telling you, it's gotta be the end. Don't bring me down. No.
Wipe your nose. With your arm.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
These people are nothing more than baboons with clothes on their backs. You okay there?
Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. What happened to the girl I used to know?
Oh, you know, he just feels wonderful. Yeah, I mean, God. It's super aerodynamic.
I'll tell you what's wrong before I get off the floor. Don't bring me down.
And even the Coil Trophy for best. Oh.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel.
I forgot the line. Couldn't you tell?
Oh, like the garbage.
Is live.
Oh shit! Crashing test, right? Just looks up.
Don't bring me down.
This is my girlfriend, Minnie.
Don't bring me down.
Wait, what?
You're looking good just like a snake in the grass. One of these days you're gonna break your glass. Don't bring me down. No, 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 no. I'll tell you what's wrong before I get off the floor. Don't bring me down.
Run off. Oh, Dad, you're in the shot. All over the world and
You got me shaking, got me running away. You got me crawling up the
So how do you explain this to me? What's the guy's name? Pete.
Now, I win because I work hard.
I'll tell you what's wrong before I get off the floor. Don't bring me down.
Damn. Oh, bro.
I'll tell you what's wrong before I get off the floor. Don't bring me down.
So hot right now. Oh my gosh.